Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Amra and this is Amra's Beauty Blog. If you're a subscriber, then a welcome return. If you like this video, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for weekly uploads. So today I thought, since it's a little bit of a gloomy day, I wanted to kind of cheer myself up by filming the second part of my Dior haul, and it's the second part of their summer 2024 collection. So I've got the rest in here. By now I would have posted the first part, so I hope that you enjoyed that, and I wanted to show you the second part. I've got a lovely dress on. You can't see it in this video, but it's a full piece sort of Audrey Hepburn style dress. I really wanted to get inspired. I wanted to show you this collection, which is the second part, and it's more on the warmer side of things. So this is the Coral Flame, which if you saw my video on my Instagram, I did a masterclass with Dior and they used this collection on me. So I've got that. I've got two of the blushes, and one was so popular, my mum also bought it, which was the bronze one. And these are limited edition, as well as the eyeshadow that I just showed you as well. But these are in the shades Bronze Glow and Poppy Coral. So I wanted to show you this as well. And then finally, here are some pieces from the lips. I picked up the Dior Addict Lip Glow Oil, and I picked up the two shades which were in the Poppy Coral and the Bronze Glow. Again, this is limited edition. Finally, I picked up one of the lovely shades, which is the Hydrating Shine Lipstick, and it's one of their refills in Dolce Vita. So this is what the palette looks like. Again, I think I said this in my previous video, I wish Dior would put these in pouches so that you knew that they were limited edition. I feel like when they're not in a pouch, it doesn't feel that special because you're spending so much money on a palette. But anyway, this is the colour story. So you can see the Dior written across here, but it's so pretty and really hits the light in the sunlight. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I remember them using this on me when I did my makeover for Dior and I did the masterclass, and it was just gorgeous. So I'm really looking forward to showing you this. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to do some swatches, then I'm going to just show this for you first on my eyes. So let's take a look. We're going to go across and then finish on that one. So we'll start off with the first shade. I really want to kind of swatch in real time for you. So that's the first one, which is this yellowy, gorgeous shade. Formula feels very nice. We're going into the second shade here, which is a bit more of a bronzy gold sort of shade. Really, really pretty. And then we're going into this brown shade here. Swatches really beautifully, as you can see. Then we're going to go into this shade here. Again, a gorgeous sort of almost peachy brown shade. But finally, we're going to go into this corally shade in the middle, which almost has like a duochrome thing going on. It's got a bit of reflection, but this is stunning. That's the last shade. So that's what it looks like. Swatches beautifully. So it's got a mirror, which makes it a lot more easier to put on. So I will take my brush. I have prepped my skin. At the moment I have on the Star Filter in 3. So in my previous video I used 4, and I used 3 today because I wanted to have a bit more brightness in the center of my face. And I also have the Forever foundation in 3W and concealer in 2W underneath. So it's a very Dior face today. I think we'll try this lightest shade here in the corner, and I'm going to take my brush. Picks up the product really well. This is my brush that I picked up from Kevin Aucoin. I'm enjoying using this brush, and I'm just going to put it over my eyes on the... I'm taking the same shade and I'm putting it on the other eye. Already it's giving this beautiful kind of ethereal sort of finish. It's really pretty. I am going to deepen the crease, and I'm going to take that more darker shade. So I've got my Sonia G brush. This is her worker brush, and I'm just going to go in to that brown shade and just taking that shade and working it into the crease. It's so pretty, my God. Such a gorgeous palette. So far I've taken the two bottom shades there and I already got a lovely kind of beautiful look going on. I am tempted to take the brown shade and put some underneath, but I'll do that after. So I'm going to take this shade here in the corner, and what I might do is just take it and just put it on the inner part of my eye, just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. Just there. The top right seems to have a bit more sparkle, even though the others have sparkle too. This one seems to sparkle a bit more, just so you know. Already you can see that it's kind of opened my eyes a little bit more. And I just love this sort of combination of shades. Now the center color, I think I mentioned to you earlier, it has that kind of duochrome or shifts in the light. So I'm going to use my finger for this because I like doing that for this sort of shade. And I'm just going to put it right in the center. Can you see how that's popped already? It hasn't taken very long at all to do this. So I'm literally going to go in, tap it, do the same with this side as well. And all I'm doing is just making the eyes pop in the center of the lid, just to give it a little bit of openness, but I really, really like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get a brush and put that on the lower part of my lashes, and then I'm going to add that colour there as a highlighter. Okay, so let's take that brown shade first, and we're just going to put that on the lower part, just there, bringing it out a tad, just to give it a bit of depth there. If you feel like you've gone over, don't worry, we can correct that, but I just wanted to show you what the colour can do. So I'm going in with the brown, just gently putting it on the lower part of my eye. And what I will do is add some liner, some brow, some mascara, so all of this will kind of work together. I've gone slightly over here, so what I generally do is just get my foundation and just kind of correct it. So I'm just going to do that now. So all I did was just take a beauty blender with a little bit of foundation, I just dabbed it there and then I got rid of that. And then what I'm going to do now is go into that yellow shade that I mentioned earlier, which to me screams highlight. So I'm just going to put a little bit there and a little bit there, and you can see there's already a little bit of a pop. And then I'm just taking that yellow and putting it on the brow bone. The same with the other side. And then just a little bit on my Cupid's bow, tip of the nose. Just a little bit there. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all the colours used now. So what I'm going to do is I'll just show you how it looks at the moment. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so I just went away. I've added some brow, some liner. I'm thinking of just making everything a little bit more intense now that I can see. I'm going to take that brown, the one on the corner there, and just put it on the edge again, just to give it a bit more depth. Now that I can see the rest of the makeup. Very, very pretty. And I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the way it looks. I think it looks really, really summery and kind of, yeah, got summer vibes going on. Let's move on to these two blushes. So I have the two blushes, and the one I'm going to use first is the Poppy Coral shade. So this is what it looks like. Comes in this container. It has a mirror, but the mirror is blurry. It's really odd. I don't understand why they've added that if the mirror isn't kind of clear. I thought there was like a plastic covering it, but there isn't. I don't know how user-friendly this mirror is. I mean, you can kind of see what you're doing, but I don't know if you'd use that on a day-to-day basis. I'd probably use a different mirror. So I'm going to swatch this for you first on my hand, and then I'm going to put it on my face to show you. I'm probably going to do a full look, and then what I'll do is remove the foundation, put that back on, and then show you the other colour, only because I think it's better when you see a full face. We're going to go in with this first. I'm just going to quickly do a hand swatch for you. So this is the hand swatch of the Poppy Coral, which, like I said, is a limited edition shade. So that's why I wanted to get it, but also I like oranges and corals on my cheek. This is what it looks like up close. You've got the Dior written all the way across, and the level of detail is beautiful. I think they've reformulated this as well. I did try the previous one and I really liked it, the lilac one. So let's see how we get on with this one. Okay, so let's go in with my Inno Cheeky Pro brush from Sonia G. We've got the colour there. I'm going to try and make out what I can on this mirror. That is a stunning, stunning colour. I actually used this on my masterclass and I knew I wanted to get this shade because it's totally a piece of me. Can you see how beautiful that is? And he suggested doing this technique where you sort of dab it in as opposed to swatching it like that, moving it back and forth, because the colour distributes a lot more nicely. It's such a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. And I love how it brightens my face up. So I'm just putting it on the tip of my nose as well, because that's where the sun hits. It's stunning. So beautiful. So this is the shade Poppy Coral. Beautiful. So pretty. Makes me look and feel very like I'm hitting the sun or the sun's hitting me, and it just feels so lovely. Beautiful. Now we move on to the lips. So I'm going to show you one of the Dior Addict colours. It's one of the refills. As you saw, I had this beautiful container that I bought for it. So I'm going to show you the colour now. So this is the shade Dolce Vita, and I love the name. You have the Christian Dior on the tip, and this is the colour Dolce Vita. So let's do a quick hand swatch before I put it on. But look at that pigment, it's so pretty. The colour is gorgeous. So I'm going to take my Dior Compact and I'm just going to put this on. So let's get in a bit closer so you can really see the blush, and it's gorgeous on my skin tone. So we're going in with the shade Dolce Vita. Look at that. So pretty. And what I love about this is it's very hydrating as well. So even when you have it on, it feels like your lips are getting a kind of conditioning moment. It's really, really gorgeous. This is Dolce Vita. It's absolutely stunning. So beautiful. So this is the finished look with the eyes, the cheek and the lip. I've added brow, mascara and liner just to complete everything. And you can always give it a good spritz just to make sure that everything stays on for the rest of the day. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to add the Dior Addict Lip Glow Oil. This is limited edition as well in the colour Poppy Coral. And I thought this is how it looks like without any oil, but let's just see if we can enhance the lips and just make them pop a little bit more. So this is limited edition again. I love these oils. I think they are amazing. I probably shouted about them in my previous video as well. But this is what it looks like. It has a lovely big fat doe foot. I love this doe foot because it just glides so beautifully on the skin. And then what I'm going to do is just show you how it looks. You won't be able to see a hell of a lot because it's more of a kind of oil which has a little bit of tint in it. Let's do a swatch here. So you can see that there's not a huge amount to show you. But what I will do is I will put this on top of what I have now, and then I'll remove it and show you it without as well. So let's add it to this lip first, and then I'll put it on as a separate colour. It has a kind of minty smell. It doesn't feel tacky at all. But what you can see is that it's just added that little bit more kind of gloss. So if you kind of want a gloss look, you've got this on hand, you can just add that to the lip that I'm using now. It's such a gorgeous shade and they complement each other so well. If I had to choose, I think I prefer the formula for this one. So you've got the balm, which I showed you in the previous video, and I do like the balm, but I find that it's not as pigmented as the Addict one that I just showed you, which was the Dolce Vita shade. I find those colours have a lot more pigmentation. So pretty. So I've just taken it off and I'm just going to show you the gloss on its own. Sorry, lip oil, not gloss. It's really pretty on its own as well because there is a slight orangey tint. This is what it looks like on its own. So there's not a huge amount of difference, but the coral from the Dolce Vita just boosts it. But this is still beautiful on its own. There's a subtle hint of orange or coral in there as well. Okay, so we're gonna finally look at the last blush that's part of the limited edition collection. This is Bronze Glow, and honestly, this looks beautiful on so many skin tones. My mum saw this and immediately wanted it, and I'm always like looking at my mum as a kind of barometer as to know how good a product is, because my mum has a very good eye for colour and knows what suits her. The difference between my mum's complexion and myself is that my mum has more of a warmer complexion and I have like a more neutral undertone, so I can get away with more neutral shades, whereas my mum veers towards the more warmer shades. This is why she really liked this. So let me show you this. It is exceptional. I've saved the best till last. This is the colour Bronzed Glow. I can't believe this is limited edition. I don't know why they keep doing this, Dior, because this should be in their permanent range 100%. So this is Bronzed Glow, and you can see that this is like a bronzer shade that will work and double up as both a bronzer and a blush. And how good would this look on a deeper and a darker skin tone? From medium to deep, this will look stunning. What I'm going to do is quickly do a hand swatch for you. This is Bronzed Glow, and look at this. Beautiful. So I'm really excited because this is something a little bit different in terms of shade. It's a bit darker, but I think it's going to look like a bronzer, which I'm very, very excited about. So I am going to go in now to the product and I'm going to swatch it for you. So that's how it looks, and we're just going to put it on. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. Don't have to go with a heavy hand. I think I might put in a little bit too much, so I'm just blending it out. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. Just doing the other side now. It has this kind of bronzing kind of feel to it. So I'm going to take it like a 3. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so beautiful against sort of like a medium to dark skin tone. I can imagine this is going to look gorgeous. It looked lovely on my mum as well. This is the colour, and I'm so glad I picked this up. It's so pretty. It's got this lovely kind of tone to it. It's so pretty. It's bronzing, but like a bronzer blush, I would call this. And you can build it and blend it, and it goes so well with the eyeshadow too. And I'm going to add more, don't worry, but I just wanted to show you how it looks initially, and I love it. Absolutely love it. So what I've done is I've borrowed my mum's lipstick. I think we've all done this when we were kids. I'm going to show you the colour that she bought that I didn't buy, because I have this shade in different variations already, and it's quite a common colour. It was something she bought for herself, but I wanted to show you because it's part of this whole collection, but also because I wanted to put the bronze oil on top, and I wanted to show you how that looked together. This is Dior Addict in 616 Nude MITZAH. It's one of the new shades, and it's the hydrating shine lipstick. This is what it looks like. I might end up buying this anyway because it is gorgeous. And I am a Dior addict. This is Nude MITZAH. I'll show you a hand swatch of it as well. So this is Nude MITZAH. In line with this sort of bronze look, we're going to go in with Nude MITZAH. Ah, I think I might be buying this shade, Mum. Thanks for inspiring me. This is stunning. What a gorgeous, gorgeous colour. This is the shade Nude MITZAH, and it's giving me caramel vibes. It's giving me just a beautiful, beautiful shade. I'm definitely picking this up now. So this is how it looks. Nude MITZAH. So I've added the lip, so we finally move on to this Bronze Glow Lip Glow Oil, and this is beautiful. This actually is the most pigmented out of all of the glows that they launched, and you can actually use this on its own really, really well. So I will put this on top of what I've got on now, but I will put it on by itself just so you can see how strong the pigment is on this one. So this is the shade Bronze Glow in the lip oil, and this is limited edition as well. So I'm going to do a quick hand swatch for you. On the lips, this is a lot more pigmented, it's a lot more brown, but you can see that already there's a tint to that the others just don't have as much. Okay, so let's add this lip oil on. And you can already see that it's added a dimension to the lips. It's made the lips a lot more impactful with this gloss on. Gorgeous. So pretty. So I just wanted to show you this without the lip that I already had on. So I've removed that and I'm just going to put it straight on. And I think you'll probably see that it is pigmented compared to the other lip oils. Honestly, this formula is so good. So this is without the lip product that my mum bought that I showed you, the Nude MITZAH. It actually looks just as beautiful without the Nude MITZAH. And because my lips are quite pigmented already, I think I can kind of get away without not wearing the MITZAH colour. This is still gorgeous on its own. So yeah, this is the lip oil in Bronze Glow without anything on, just a blank lip. Beautiful. So that is everything. That's the entire collection that I've picked up. I think I might go back for the one that my mum got, which was the shade Nude MITZAH, and I might get the two other balms that is part of the collection as well because they're all limited edition. I am loving this summer collection. At first, I wasn't even going to pick up this collection because I thought, oh, have I got something like this in my collection already? Is it going to be the same? Honestly, Dior have smashed it. The star filters with the maximizers, they are just killing the game and they're just fantastic at the moment. They're doing such a good job with bringing out the colours, the pigmentation, being amazing really. So I just wanted to say that I am giving this collection a thumbs up. I love this collection and I can't wait to see what else they bring out this year. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to leave your comments. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.